going guys, Sharpblocks here. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a bit creative. We are going to be changing our Roblox characters into real life Lego figures. This is something that I thought of maybe a while ago, but I only actually ended up doing it fairly recently, and I actually put a picture over on my Instagram. I put a picture of my own Roblox character and the Trash Gang character in Lego minifigure form. So let me just show you guys that right now. So just over on my Instagram, this is what I made, and in this video you guys are going to be able to make something very similar to this, and it's actually fairly easy to do. I will show you guys everything you need, and they look really cool. They are a bit fragile, so I wouldn't really recommend playing with them, but maybe on your desk or something like that. They look really nice, and they're custom, and they're really easy to make. So yeah, you guys can change pretty much anything you want, but this video is going to be focusing on Roblox characters, just like this Lego figure here, because this is basically my Roblox character, or my old character. This is kind of my Roblox character from December, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I actually posted this on my Instagram. If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, my name is just sharkblocks_YT, stands for YouTube. It's always in the description of the video, but if you guys could follow me, that'd be really awesome, and I will be following some of you guys back. So the first thing we need to do is actually create our character on Roblox. Now we need to make it so we have the parts for the Lego character in real life. So as you can see, this is the one that I made. I realized that I would be able to make this because I had a Lego beanie and I basically had the right parts for the character. And yeah, this one is fairly basic. This was my avatar kind of last year in 2019, and I just thought I would turn this one into the Roblox character. Now obviously I've already done this, so I think for this video I'm going to choose a more basic classic noob because I want to see how this ends up like. So just make sure you go onto Roblox, create your character fairly basic, and then we will be able to change it into a Lego character. So before I show you guys what we need in order to make these, I'm just going to show you guys the characters which I've already made. This guy right here is a big head Roblox noob. As you can see, he's got the big head face on. I think this one turned out pretty well. As you can see, it's very basic, and I didn't have to use any other parts. I just used the basic Lego parts and the big head face, and it basically turned into a Roblox noob. And then of course, I've got my own character as well. I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. I think the quality of this one looks really good. As you can see, it's got my hoodie and everything on. It's even got the beanie, and if I lift it up, you can see it's got the hair underneath. So when you just set the beanie on top just like that, like clip it on the head, it basically looks perfect. Okay, so now let's get into everything we need. First of all, we need some sticker paper. Basically what this paper is a sticker, and you can print on it and then peel it off. I've actually got some behind me now. I'm going to leave a link to this in the description. You can get this off Amazon, eBay, many shops. You can use normal paper, but you might need to use glue to actually stick them on the characters. That is why sticker paper is perfect. Next, we're just going to need a basic pair of scissors, and we're just going to use this to cut out the Lego pieces or the Lego avatar decals once they're on the paper. And then of course we need the Lego character itself, and here are all of the parts which I basically found to actually make the character that I made over on the computer. Okay guys, so once we are back on our computer and we've got our scissors, we've got our sticker paper, and we've got our Lego figure parts, we can now begin creating the template over on my computer. So I've actually already made a few templates. These templates that I've got right here are the perfect size for making Roblox figures. Basically what you do is you edit them on your computer, you then print them out onto the sticker paper, and you can then apply them to your real Lego minifigures. As you can see, this is the template that I used earlier. It's got some hair, it's got the vampire face on it, it's got my cursed hoodie, it's got my jeans. That's pretty much how I made the other figure. Now I didn't apply the jeans, I think it's because it was quite hard to do, but I've made a few templates, and if you guys want to get these templates, these are going to be available for free over on my Discord server. You'll be able to download these for free and basically just get them very easily. I'll show you guys how to do that at the end of the video, but first of all what we're going to do is create our character, and I'm just going to create it using one of the blank templates. So what I'm going to do is right click and just open this with paint.net. Okay, so on Roblox, what I'd recommend doing is maybe just tilting your character to the side just like this, and just doing right click and copy. I'm then just going to turn it off, put it back to the normal 2D rotation. We're also going to open the t-shirt so we can get a high quality version of it, and we're also going to find the face. Now to find a classic face, what I'd recommend doing is going to the create section, going on library, then what you want to do is go on decals and just type in something like noob face. I'm pretty sure if you want to get the very default Roblox face, that is how you find it. So yeah, this one right here be fine, this one will be fine. I think we're going to use the classic one. So what we're going to do, let's go to the original image, and we can also copy and paste this. So I'm just going to add in a new layer on paint.net. I'm just going to paste this guy in. Now all we really need to do is just select the parts, so like the head, and we're simply just going to color this in on the original one. So we've got the head. Actually, I think I might need to make that a bit of a brighter yellow so it matches the Lego characters. There you go, that works. So we've got the head, we've got the arms, which we don't really have to worry about. We've got the body, which is this very kind of like dark blue color. I guess you could call it dark blue. Actually, it's just a normal blue, isn't it? And then of course we've got the pants as well, which we don't really have to worry about because they're fairly basic. I think the only thing for this character that we've got to worry about quite a bit is the head and the torso. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy across the face. Let me just delete this layer. And we're also going to copy across the Roblox logo on the torso. So the face, we're just going to right click and copy it. In the new layer, we just need to press Ctrl V, and we're basically just going to shrink it down to size and basically just get it perfect on there. Now, it doesn't matter too much if you don't get it perfect. Of course, this is like a sticker, so you can wrap it around a bit and you won't really notice, but try and get it fairly in the middle. Okay, so now we need to get the classic art. I'm also just going to go to the original image. I'm using my plugin to do this, and I'm also just going to copy and paste this onto the torso. So make sure just to paste it onto the new layer, and we're basically just going to shrink it down holding shift, and we basically just need to place it on the torso where it would normally be. You can make it a bit bigger because it is a Lego character, it would be quite small, and I think that is looking pretty good. So I think what we can do now is save this, and then we can go ahead and print them out. I did edit the face slightly just to see what it would look like, so I think that's going to be fairly interesting. So we're just going to save it. I'm just going to go on File, Save As. I think I'm going to call this 2011 Avatar or something like that. Maybe like basic classic avatar. There you go, that'd do. And we're just going to save it. And basically what we can do is print off all of our templates. Okay, so what we're going to do is copy these into Microsoft Word. So what you want to do is just select all of the ones you want. I'm going to get the one I just made, and also the Trash Gang hoodie one. And we're just going to press Ctrl-C on our keyboard, and then we're going to open up a Microsoft Word. So in Microsoft Word, we don't want to change the size of them. We're just going to right click and paste, and there you go. They are now ready for printing off. If you want to move them around the screen, you can actually right click it, go on warp text, go on in front of text. You can then drag it wherever you want, unlike this one. But yeah, we've got to be a bit careful because you don't want to resize them. Otherwise, they're not going to work on your characters. And then what we're going to do is press Ctrl P on your keyboard. This means Control Print. And then all you want to do is just print them. Make sure you print them onto the sticker paper, and then we can basically get to creating them. Okay guys, so I'm back and I've printed some stuff off. First of all, I've just got a sheet right here. This is a Trash Gang character and one with a Lil Peep t-shirt on. I thought that was pretty cool. I also printed out a selection of heads. I will leave a link to this in my Discord, and I will show you guys that at the end of the video. I also printed out the noob, and that is what we're going to turn this guy into. And then I also printed out a trash mask, which will also be on my Discord server at the end of this video. Now obviously be very careful with scissors. If you're fairly young, you can get your parents to do this for you, and you just want to neatly cut it out. It might be a bit difficult, but it's not too bad. They are fairly small pieces, but if you just use a small pair of scissors, you should be okay. Okay guys, here you go, we've got the face and we've got the torso. That is the only thing we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this on top of the Lego face, and I'm also going to stick this onto the torso, but I would recommend actually clipping the arms in first. I think the first one we're going to do is actually the head. So what we're going to do is just make sure the head is sat on the body like that, and then we can actually start to peel it off and just stick it on in the middle. So there's the face, and we're just going to try and line it up. If I don't get it perfect, I will do it better off camera, but I think that looks okay. I'm just going to line it up, and then I can actually just stick it on. Okay, so there you go. That's what the face ended up looking like. Not my best one, but it's okay. If it has a little bit of white around it, what you can always use is like a felt tip pen. I actually used this on this character, and that ended up looking really good. And then of course we've got the torso as well, so we're just going to peel that off, and then we can actually just stick this on. So there you go, let's just stick that on, and I think that looks pretty good. It looks quite funny, but I think it does look pretty good. Obviously we can compare it to the one that I've got on my computer. Then just go ahead and put his legs on. Somewhere I've got a base plate. Here you go, got a base plate for him. And there you go, we have got our Roblox noob turned into a Lego character. And then there you go guys, take a look at those, don't they look good? I have to admit, the one of my character came out the best. The big head noob is also okay, but I made that one last year, so the head did get a bit like scuffed up. And then the noob I made today, I did kind of rush it, but it looks alright. So there you go guys, that is how you turn your Roblox character into a Lego character. Kind of interesting, and sometimes they do look pretty cool. Now, I'd say I wouldn't necessarily play with these, because the decals might kind of like get rubbed off and stuff. But if you put them on your desk, you know, maybe they look cool. Okay guys, so like I said at the start of my video, if you want to get these templates, all you have to do is go over to my Discord server. Keep in mind that Discord is 13+, but once you join, you want to go down and you want to look for resources. And as you can see, we can find Roblox Lego. I've actually put it as the first one, and you just want to choose anyone you want, so let's just choose this Trash Gang one. Just click on it, just click on Open Original. And it will actually open it on your web browser. Now from here what you can do is right click copy, right click save image as, and then you can paste it into Word from there. But just make sure you do not resize it. So let me just test it. Let me just right click save image as. I'm just going to save it in my folder. Now, if it does come out too big, even if you save it, what I'd recommend doing is going into paint.net, going into image and going into resize, and just copy the settings that I've got here. If you just tick this box and just copy everything that I've got, it should be okay. It should actually be the right size for you. And then of course we can just paste this in Word and it should be good to go. And I'm also probably going to give these away because I don't really need to have Lego characters anymore. So if anyone wants these, let me know in the comments and I'll probably do some kind of giveaway on my Instagram or something. But that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.